Hey, can I talk to you?
Hello? What's this about?
It's about our daughter's exams.
It's almost time for them, so...
We've decided to hire a tutor for Camilla.
Wow, good for her. Having a tutor, she must be serious about her studies.
Yes, that's right. Because she can't catch up with school.
Really? Camilla seemed to be working hard enough. If you push her too hard, it will have the opposite effect, don't you think?
Camilla needs to be pushed to her limits to reach her full potential. I know this from the results of the test the other day. I can't let her to lose to Mia at this time of the year.
I think it was just a coincidence that Mia scored so high on that last test. It just happened that the test focused on the subject she's good at.
But Camilla's score was terrible. Her teachers told her that she would never get into her first choice school, so we have her study every day with a tutor.
Do you let her relax?
There are only 2 months left until the entrance exam. She'll be able to relax after the exams are over.
But even adults can't work for 2 months straight without a break.
Now is not the time to be talking like that. Why can't you understand that as a parent of a student who is also taking entrance exams? I thought you would sympathize with me. It wasn't worth talking to you about it.
I'm sorry, but it'll be too late if Camilla gets sick. Please don't let her study too much.
I told you, you can't keep talking like that. Generally, you should say things like that. You're on the child side. You want your own kid to have a tutor too, don't you? But you don't have that kind of money, so you're just trying to make me feel bad. Am I wrong?
Money doesn't have anything to do with this. My daughter studies hard at school, you know. I want them to take the entrance exam with a perfect mental and physical condition, while having some fun from time to time.
Yeah. Thank you for your sound argument. If you keep saying things like that, she will fail the exam. Well, I'm going to pick up my child from school now. Today is the day the tutor is coming, so I have to get ready. I'll call you later.
1 week later.
Chloe, does your husband always wear sweats and a winter coat to the park or something?
Was he caught?
I knew it. I saw a guy playing with Mia at the park, and I almost called the police.
I always tell them to be careful, but I don't mind him going out in that outfit when it's just a park or a convenience store. I'm sorry to show you something so unflattering.
I don't really care what your husband is dressed like, but why is he hanging around dressed like that on a weekday afternoon?
He's just taking a break from work. He's only gone for about 30 minutes or so.
Taking a break from work? It didn't look like he was working though. I mean, he was wearing a sweatshirt. What kind of work does he do?
My husband works remotely, so he can wear whatever he wants.
Even if you work remotely, you still have meetings, right?
When he has meetings, he changes his top. But he keeps his sweatpants on though.
You can tell me the truth. Your husband is probably living a neat life without working.
Huh?
He's a neat, right? So you're the bread maker of the family? It doesn't look like you work though. Do you work late at night or something?
I don't work.
What? Then how do you manage your daily life?
My husband works, so we have nothing to worry about.
That can't be true. What about Mia's school fees? What on earth are you doing about that?
I pay for it out of my husband's income.
You don't have to lie all the time. It's impossible to have a husband who works in such a disgraceful outfit.
But it's true.
Oh, that's right. Are you living on support from your parents' families?
I am not. If you make fun of my husband anymore, I'll get angry.
All right. You look scary when you get angry, Chloe. I'm going to back off for today. I'll drop you another text later.
If you're going to talk about the same thing, please don't. 1 week later.
Chloe, you seem to be relaxed even with exam season.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yesterday, I saw you at an open house for an apartment.
Did you see me by chance?
Actually, we're considering buying an apartment too. I went to the open house by myself when I saw you and Mia there.
I see. So you're going to buy an apartment too?
Yes, as soon as I find a good one, I will buy one.
Wow. You must have a lot of money.
Yes, I do. An apartment is a status for rich people, isn't it? I will definitely get one.
I see.
But it's not right for you to go. You shouldn't just go for the fun of it because you have no money.
For the fun of it?
Because your husband doesn't work, right? There's absolutely no way you can afford to buy an apartment. Where would you get the money to buy it?
Are you trying to say that my husband is unemployed again? I told you the other day that I would get angry if you said any more about it.
Oh, that's right. He must be worse than unemployed. It must be embarrassing mooching off your parents at this age.
I told you not to do that. You really are just rude, aren't you? Goodbye.
I guess you got even angrier because I was right on the money.
3 weeks later.
Chloe, no matter how much you admire it, don't hang around in front of our apartment. A poor family can't afford it. Poor people shouldn't be here.
Revenge. I can ask the same to you. What are you doing in front of my home?
What? What do you mean, in front of your home? Did you buy an apartment even though your husband is unemployed? You can't get a loan for that.
What are you talking about? Can you really stop saying he's unemployed? My husband is the president of a company, so this apartment belongs to us.
The president?
He is the president of a real estate company. This apartment is owned by my husband's company. We live on the top floor.
Wait, the scale is so large that I can't follow the story at all.
Then where do you want me to start?
From the part where your husband is the president. He's not unemployed?
As I told you before, my husband usually works remotely. He goes to the office about 2 days a week.
In that sweatshirt?
No. My husband, I may be proud to say this, but...
What are you proud of?
He's a handsome, handsome man. If I put him in a suit and set his hair up, he'll be transformed into a super cool husband, incomparable to the one in that sweatshirt.
I don't believe it.
I know you won't believe me, so I'll send you a special photo of my husband in his suit. Please take a look.
Wait, he really is hot. How is this the same person as the shaggy sweatshirt guy?
For me, though, I love him either way.
I don't need to hear your love story.
Do you want to hear where we met? We met in middle school.
Stop! I don't want to hear that at all. What I want to hear about is about money and the apartment. There's nothing to be gained by asking how you two got together.
I see. It's a good story, though.
So, I found out that your husband is the president of a real estate company. Owning an apartment must mean he makes a lot of money, right? How much does he make a year?
Annual income? That's a little hard to say.
Oh, so it seems that even the president doesn't make much money. My husband makes $100K a year.
Would you be offended if I told you?
No, I won't.
My husband makes $1 million a year.
Huh? That can't be true.
But it is. That's why we can afford the apartment. Do you finally understand? Our family budget is not lacking in any way. The money for Mia's education, the mortgage for the apartment, and of course, our living expenses. We are not in any financial trouble. Oh, if I may say so, I wanted to buy the apartment in a lump sum payment, but we needed to take out a loan since our home takes up an entire floor.
Huh? It's that big?
That's right. Didn't you know that?
I didn't know.
By the way, what floor did you say your home is on? You said it was also your apartment, didn't you?
5th floor?
Can you say that again?
I told you it's the 5th floor. Do you have a problem with that? This apartment is too expensive. With our family budget, the 5th floor was all we could afford.
I see. If you were able to buy it, that's good. From now on, please stop acting like you're better than everyone. Otherwise, I will reveal to our mom friends as to what floor you live on. I bet you only told them that you bought an apartment, but you didn't let them know what floor you live on, right?
Don't do that!
Then promise me that you'll stop acting this way.
All right. I'll never do it again, okay?
And of course, don't interfere with my daughter's exams either.
I know.
I didn't know you were so scary. Afterwards. The day of the examinations for our daughters came quickly. Isabella's daughter, Camilla, failed, and my daughter, Mia, passed. Camilla's failure was probably due to not being able to relax and being pushed too hard. Isabella now regrets that she had made a mistake. It is also very awkward to see the Chloe family living in the same apartment, but she can't leave the apartment that she bought with a 35-year mortgage. She is living in an awkward situation. Isabella, who used to release her daily stress by bullying other women, seems to be leading a life of increasing stress now that she no longer has Chloe to vent to. Meanwhile, Chloe's family celebrated Mia's acceptance to her first choice school,